Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be going over the Morse code step here on Blood of the Dead. This is going to be an in-depth guide on the easiest way to do this on solo. I know this step is very complicated, especially when you're just one person. You have to walk into a tiny room and input a Morse code, but I'll be showing you guys that in this video. I promise you that after watching this video, you will be able to do this step multiple times without any trouble on solo. So before we start this guide, I want to recommend that you guys take temporal gift as one of your elixirs. This will be very important when inputting the code because you're going to be using zombie blood, and this elixir will make drops last way longer. I also recommend having a pen and paper ready so you can write down the code. So let's start off with basic Morse code understanding. Morse code is represented by lines and dots. The code for this step will be different each game, and it will be of different amount of digits. So it can be 5 digits, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. So you never know how many digits are going to be. It's always going to be different each game. It will be a random combination of lines and dots. In this case, you will be clicking X or square on a telegraph, and each line represented 3+ second click. And each dot would be a 1 or less second click, so you can just literally like click, just a click and let go. That's it. The goal here is to figure out that combination with trial and error. You will know when you get it wrong because the warning will laugh. This means that you have to start again and continue where you left off. Also, keep in mind that you're in a tiny room. If you leave that tiny room, the warden also laughs. So make sure you are not confused whether he laughs because you left or he laughs because you got it wrong, okay? So make sure you stay in the room until you hear the laugh. That would mean that the last digit that you inputted was the wrong digit. For example, if you input ... line and you hear a laugh, this means that the last digit, which is a line, was wrong. So this means that the code should start off with ... So what you want to do is go back into the room and then click ... and then try line. And if you hear a laugh, that means there was actually 4 dots in a row, and so on and so forth. One thing I do recommend is that at first, when you get this little challenge, basically all you have to do, of course, is shock the red orb outside by the docks. After that, you want to leave one zombie at the end of the round. Then you want to go ahead and run into that tiny room and start trying to guess the code. Try to get at least 4 to 5 digits figured out before moving on. So what I recommend you do is run the zombie as far as you can from the tiny room, then make your way back into the room and then input, let's say ... If you don't hear a laugh, try a line then. And if you hear a laugh, that means the code started off with 4 dots. So basically 1 second clicks. 1, 1, 1, 1. That's all you have to do until you figure out the first 4 digits. Once you do that, you can move on to the next thing that you have to do. Now, once you have it down, all 4 digits, 4 or 5 digits, however you can figure out, you want to head down to the Citadel tunnels. At this point, you want to activate Temporal Gift and then input 872 onto the panel to get a zombie blood. Run all the way to the top, and now you can try figuring out the code, and you get at least 3 chances before zombie blood goes out, so you have a lot of chances. You will know when you complete this as soon as the character gives you a quote. If you can't get it right by this point, do not worry. Just figure out as many digits as you can with that zombie blood, and then wait for the end of the next round, and once again leave a zombie, activate Temporal Gift, get a zombie blood, and pick up where you left off. Eventually you should be able to get the code right. It is so easy once you do it a couple of times, guys. I promise you guys that after this you'll be able to do it every single time. I've done it every single time since the first time I figured this strategy out. I've been able to do it every single time, so don't worry guys, you guys will be on the same boat. Also, if you have any questions, make sure you let me know down in the comments. I'll make sure to give you very detailed answers to your questions so you can figure this out as quickly as possible. Anyways guys, with that being said, I want to thank you all for being here. If you did enjoy this video, you found it helpful in any way, make sure you do subscribe, turn on those notifications, drop a like on this video. Let's see if this video can get to 200 likes. Maybe it can, maybe it not, we'll see. But anyways guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.